Welcome to IAC West 2019. My name is Paul Ragusa. I'm the editor of Security Systems News. I'm very excited to have Justin Bailey. He's the president of AvantGuard. Hey Justin, nice to see you.
Great to be with you, Paul. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks. So obviously this is the biggest show of the year. Very exciting, a lot of people. What are some of the things that you're highlighting here at the show? I know you've got a few cool products that you've updated and are having a lot of success. Can we talk about some of the products that...
Absolutely. Yeah, we're really excited this year to announce our new technician app. We've had a technician app in the past, but it's sometimes clunky and been hard to use, provided by a third party. Great app, but we're excited to launch our own personalized app that's really built around making it easy for a technician to put an account on test, to check signals that have come through while they're testing that device, as well as clear that test. There's some things that are always challenging is often when you have a number of accounts, it's just finding the right account to put on test. We have some features that make that easy by knowing where the technician is, where the account is. If the technician's on the front door, that'll be the first account that comes up for them without having to have them type anything in the account search field. And so we're really thrilled about the ability that it keeps a technician from having to make a phone call or some other way to put an account on test or check signals. Should make that technician more efficient in the field for our partners.
Yeah, they must love that, the technicians. That's going to help them make their job easier.
Yeah, that's what everything we do, we try to make that easier for those technicians because their time's precious. There's a lot of work to be done out in the field. And a lot of our dealers have told us they're having a challenge finding good technicians. There's a shortage of them in the field, so their time is very precious to all of us.
Yeah, and I know you're providing a lot of really good resources to dealers. And one of them is, I think you have an updated app or a new app, right?
So we have an AG chat feature as well, where when an alarm goes off, we can text message all of the contacts that are on an account.
Wow.
And from that text message, they can click into a secure chat room without having any app installed, just a web browser.
Oh, okay.
And
it's really cool.
Just secure for them. And it's great because then they don't have to install an app because we know some people aren't going to install the app.
Right, it's too much app. Too many apps these days, right?
Exactly. We all have too many apps.
Yeah.
And then in that chat room, they can converse amongst themselves. They can also disregard the alarm right within that chat app. It will prompt them for their password if they choose to do so, or they can also verify the alarm and request immediate dispatch. What we're seeing is response times or dispatch times improved by over 50%.
Wow.
Because over 68% of the people we call don't answer their phones. So we spend a lot of time waiting for the phone to ring, getting to that third contact who happens to be available. Now with the chat feature, we can get to those contacts who are immediately available and just determine what the proper response should be for that alarm.
And I would imagine, I know the response time's gone up, but also eliminating false alarms is everyone's goal, right? Is that helping in that respect as well?
It is helping in that respect. I think a lot of ways, we make enough phone calls to generally determine whether it's a false alarm or not. But I think a lot of us end up in situations every day where we're not available to take a call, but maybe we're sitting in a meeting and we can participate in the chat room. And in that way, we are minimizing the false alarms, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a problem we need to solve as an industry to get to the bottom of these false alarms and verify when we send help.
And what you're doing there is you're really improving the verification of that alarm.
We're improving the verification, and the other thing is we feel like we're interacting with the subscriber in a way that they expect to be interacted with on their mobile device,
right? And
the way they're used to interacting, opposed to the traditional phone call that we've been doing for decades now.
Yeah, good point. So what about the roadmap looking to the rest of 2019, looking to next year, 2020? What are you looking to do for the company moving forward this year?
Great question. We continue to experience phenomenal growth. With that growth, we expect this year we'll announce a third monitoring center.
Oh, great.
We have 2 redundant sites today. We'll open a third by the end of the year. And we'll be excited to have that online, provide another layer of redundancy for our customers, and just give us another location to continue to build our business and have the capacity to handle the growth that we're seeing in the industry. Really, and that's why we're growing, is because the industry continues to grow and need professional monitoring services. We just continue to look for the latest and greatest technologies as well, and the things we can bring that will provide the experience that all of our dealers' customers expect, that we're always there, that we're interacting with them in new ways. A lot of enhancements to the chat where we can embed video right in the chat,
wow.
helping the false alarm verification
yeah.
issues. They can see. They don't have to pull up a separate app to see what's going on, but any video we could feed right into the app. That'll also come out. Should be before the end of the year.
Oh, great.
We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it sounds like a very exciting year. So thanks for spending some time with us. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, Paul. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.